Welcome everyone to Super Genesis 2 Turbo, the podcast. It is a gaming podcast and I'm your host GaminTank, and I'm being joined by Infernikus.
Hello.
Yes, hello, welcome to the show. And I'm also being joined by Dark Morris.
Hello.
Yes, and this podcast is everything video game related. It's going to be fun, it's awesome stuff, 30 to 60 minutes every single Wednesday. You can find new episodes on my YouTube channel. So, what have you guys been up to?
Lots of stuff. And that's your new abridged version. Well, not abridged version. Your new version of the intro.
I'm going for a more natural feel, and it's still kind of choppy. I'll get used to it eventually.
You're too used to saying what I say.
Yes.
So, yeah.
I've not been up to much. It's just usual video production.
Yes, I see.
Working on a video, a little review with a video game and a script and voiceovers and
Game footage.
yeah, and a video footage of you doing something silly. Huh?
Yes. Yes, all of the above.
Really
Nice
now?
Family Guy reference.
Oh, you're still trying to work on your Power Ranger video, right?
Yes. It's sort of hit a
What?
wall.
Where'd it go?
It's hit a brick wall at the moment. It's sort of just trying to figure out what the script's going to be.
Oh, writing process, eh?
Pretty much.
That's your bane.
Yes, because usually it's good for 4 to 6 days. And that's if I actually sit down and work at it.
There was another game we were trying to review as well, but the only one that sticks in my mind is the Power Ranger one. The other one was like I think Beast Wars, Transformers.
Yes. Yeah.
Transmittal.
I'm yet to actually. Yes, I'm actually yet to play through that game. I played bits and bobs, but I haven't really done so much on it yet.
I see. I actually liked that game when I was young. We had this conversation before.
Yes, about 2 episodes ago.
And I watched your Nuzlocke videos. You got stuck in episode 14.
Yep, and thanks to an unnamed Canadian podcast person,
Me?
Yes, he nicely pointed me in the right direction.
Yes.
You know, for a second, I thought you were going to say this podcast was Canadian. I was like, no, that's a lie. It's Australian.
It's Kazakhstan.
And
Now we're broadcasting in Ukraine, and we're getting bombed by the Russians right now.
Oh, dude, no.
Oh,
too soon.
there's a tweet that I seen about it was Canada and NATO, and it was like a map.
Canadian NATO.
Yeah. It was an image of like this is to help Russian soldiers not get lost in Ukraine. So it's like where Ukraine is not Russia, and there was a little piece of land that's Russia, so they could not get lost in Ukraine.
Wow.
Some grade A Canadian humor there.
So, what have you done this week, Frank?
I finally decided to... I finally got around to putting up the video of my brother and I playing Pokemon Stadium. I had to wait for him to post it, so that way I can post it and put like a small clip of it in the ending of mine, so that way people can go to his video, which is the part 2 of it. And aside from that, more Pokemon Liquid Crystal, which actually a new episode came out on Sunday, which is going to be the last for a while.
Yes.
Yes,
Sunday,
So we saw.
August the 31st.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the day.
Yeah, so that's that whole playthrough series is going to be absent
Killed.
it's going to be absent from my channel for a while. I'm going
Gonna commit suicide.
Dude, come on, really?
Yes.
Why are you making these jokes?
I don't know.
Why are you saying this?
I am in a weird mood. Coffee is making me weird. I mean, tea. Been having a lot of green tea lately.
No, drinking that bullshit hippie crap.
It's green tea, man. It's good for you.
It's not the green. It's not the green people are talking about. You're drinking the wrong one.
Yeah, I'm drinking in the good kind.
And still working on rebooting my review series. I don't think I probably only mentioned it once, but that's what I'm doing.
Yes, he's going to review RBI Baseball 14. That game is a reboot of itself. That's the joke, and it's based on the RBI Baseball for NES.
Yeah.
Because baseball has been sucking lately, unless you like MLB The Show. Yeah.
No, I don't like that. All right, Dark Morris, what have you been up to?
Oh, hi. I've been doing a lot of stuff lately. I'm glad you asked. I did a top 10 video with Master Dwayne, and that went up. How did you guys like that video?
It was pretty good.
I quite liked it, actually.
Yeah?
The Sonic spin
Go ahead.
joke. The Sonic spin joke was brilliant.
The fun spin? The fun spin? You talking about my spin dash?
Yep, both of them.
Oh, yes. Physical humor. The second one where I jumped off the my deck there, that didn't go too well. I wanted to be more hurt from that. I just couldn't bring myself to land on my spine.
So you weren't really going for a spin. You were just trying to hit your back really hard.
I was trying to get hurt.
Oh, okay. Well, you can always write that in your own videos and then hurt yourself then.
I couldn't because my body kept on wanting to not fall on its spine.
Okay, well then go outside right now and do it.
I can't. I tried 5 or so times. That was just one of 5 takes you saw.
Yeah,
in the video.
You really.
Sorry?
You hate how your body does this whole not wanting to. You really have to hate how your body does this whole not wanting to break its back kind of thing.
Yeah. Exactly. It didn't want to. The body didn't want to do that, Frank.
It's a shame. That would have made the video so much better if you were actually hurt.
Yeah, it would have been amazing.
Yeah. We can make up for it and do it right now.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
You keep on trying.
Okay, whatever.
If I couldn't do it then, Frank, what makes you think I could do it now?
Because you have two of
You can do it.
For the wrestling fans, you just have to believe.
No.
Oh, poor Dallas.
Oh my god, what a joke.
That's a joke.
Just the wrestler, Bo Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his thing. He goes around and he just tells people to believe, and it's just stupid.
So that's what I would do. I gotta believe. Really, my favorite part in that whole video is just the my animations I did. I did the animations.
Oh yes.
I got really
That was
sad.
pretty cool.
I got really sad in the second one. He's talking to his wife, drinking, driving drunk, and flying around town, driving a Ferrari. A GTO Ferrari, 1985. Good car. Wish I had one. But, yeah, that's... And Frank has a little problem with the way I did my voiceover.
It just seemed like the delivery could be a little bit better, but if you think it's perfect, then that's good.
Yeah, we had a fun conversation about that.
Oh, God.
We also had a fun conversation of a bunch of things, especially a series that I was doing that I'm putting on a hiatus, which I already brought up. So.
Yeah, I told you that your what is it? Your battle between your brother.
Uh-huh.
I told you that it was a chess match is more entertaining than that video, which is a little harsh.
Well, not if you see the chess matches that I've been watching on YouTube.
Yeah, those are any chess match would be great
Okay.
because I know what I'm expecting.
Realistically, if you go on YouTube to watch chess matches, the internet's really good on you.
What? Sorry?
I said if you go on YouTube to watch chess matches, then the internet is really ruined on you.
Oh, no. I wouldn't watch stuff on YouTube. I would actually go watch people in real life to play chess.
Just go to the park and watch people play it.
Or play chess myself with somebody that is into that.
Or just play against your MacBook.
Yeah, I could do that. That would be fun. That would be more entertaining.
Oh, screw you. I just thought it would be something fun to put up, but I guess not.
Thank you, Morris. Thank you for ruining my hopes and dreams.
Thank you, Morris. Now fuck off.
You're welcome, GaminTank.
Yeah, fuck off.
And this concludes our weekly segment of Morris pissing off Frank.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, so
pissing off because I did another video, an actual video of mine, a review video on on Tiny Toons Adventure.
oh yeah, that came out finally.
3 weeks.
Yeah, you had a lot of lovely things to say about the SNES and that.
SNES.
The SNES.
Yes.
SNES gaming, whatever your name is. Infernikus. Yeah.
Please tell us about your thoughts on the SNES version.
SNES. I just said that one is boring. Clearly, the Genesis game is better. And if anybody has any sense about games, they would say the Genesis game is better. It is.
Remember, Dark Morris in his reviews is a character of the same name and can go fuck himself.
And GaminTank left a funny message. His comment on my video was, "Dear doucheface, I do not appreciate you talking shit on the best system ever. Genesis does what Nintendo don't, like go on life support with 2 add-ons, or like ass-ons. Am I right?" That was his whole comment towards me. Then goes on to say I'm a fake.
Right.
More or less the character, though. But I got some good support.
Yeah.
Master Wayne sure liked it. That's all that matters.
Oh yes, because that's all you need. Because that's all you needed. Validation from Master Wayne.
Oh yeah, he's the one that pretty much prompted me to do this video.
Oh, by the way, he did the Ice Bucket Challenge.
Yes, I saw.
Yeah, I saw that.
He used his image.
He challenged the entire G1 nation. And
particularly you two.
Yes.
Us again. People need to stop nominating us. At least me. I'm not doing some silly challenge. But what is it? Yeah, he was the one that prompted me. Probably you and him at the same time. Maybe do that video, Frank, because you're the one that reminded me of the Genesis version when you did your video. And he brought the game up in our podcast episode back in episode 16, was it? 17?
17.
Yes. And then I got the game. I'm like, oh, remember this game.
Now you just need to get the SNES version, and you're good.
SNES, Super Nintendo. Not going to get that game.
The Super Nintendo Entertainment System version.
I'm not going to get that game.
And why not?
I remember the Super Nintendo version being really difficult as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
But then again, I stopped the games.
Yeah, not fun.
No, I bet if you go to it now, it's going to be an easier game to play.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, more likely.
Your brain's more developed, Infernikus.
Yeah.
Well, we'd like to think that.
Okay, so if in insert time amount here, I ever make a trip to Canada, I will bring the SNES version, and we will play it.
Okay. Yeah. We'll do that, Mr. GaminTank.
Okay.
We'll do that after I kick your ass in chest.
In chest or chess?
Chest. Chess. Remember saying chess?
You said chest.
Yeah, well, chess. Play chess. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Let's just move on. Just go
Wait
for 2.
Wait a second. Wait. Oh, sure. Never mind. Go ahead. Let's go.
Oh. It's like, oh, wait a second. Car goes by. It's like, fuck off, car. We got a podcast. Okay, so for this entire week of news, I don't know. We're gonna start off with something small. Remember when Lindsay Lohan wanted to sue Rockstar and GTA and Take-Two and whoever the hell it is because supposedly her likeness was used in the game?
Yes, I remember.
Oh yeah.
Take-Two says that it's a publicity stunt.
Yes, it is. She's trying to garner some attention.
Yeah,
Like most celebrities, really.
that sounds about right.
But Lizzie Lohan is always on the news with her driving and her rehab and all that fun stuff.
Well, the one character that she claims that she is based off of, or that is based off of her, is actually based on another person who's a model who said, "Go ahead, use my likeness for this one character," and it's honestly it's again still the stupidest thing. And I believe they all look alike.
All white women look alike?
No, in GTA 5,
All white women in GTA 5 look alike?
all white blonde women in GTA 5 look alike.
Oh, okay. Well, they're the same model.
Yeah, exactly. It's usually similar. Hey.
Yeah, like is it just me, or was the skin texture in that game really, really bad?
I believe it was.
Just make them all, what is the word? When they don't eat?
Anorexic.
Oh, yes. Make them all anorexic, pale, blonde, smokers. Yeah.
And into yoga.
Yeah, sure, yoga.
Oh my god.
I like to sit in one of those and just watch.
I'm sure you would.
So which celebrity did they actually use in the end?
Someone by the name of Shelby Wellander.
Yeah, I've never heard of her.
She's a model.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Google this.
Oh, I'm sure you would.
He's like Rule 34.
Oh my god.
Rule 34. Wink, wink, wink.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
That's Infernikus' his trademark.
His trademark is Rule 34.
Yes.
Yeah, apparently it is.
Which is why I will never have a Pokemon conversation with him ever. He will
I'll
ruin it
within seconds.
No, actually, I think I've already told you guys this. I don't know if I said it on the podcast, but looking for the thumbnail for the first episode you were on, I believe it was 28.
Oh yes, with Lopunny.
Yeah, I was looking for a picture of Lopunny, and I was like, this fucking internet.
Yes.
I looked for I ended up finding a less than favorable picture that, one that I would never use.
Really?
And
after staring at it for a minute or two?
I glanced at it, I was like, oh, nope, looking for something else.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, I had to make sure I had the box of tissues with me.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, well, aside from that, GTA 5 is going on next gen and PC in the fall. Morris, shut the fuck up.
No, wait, I'm not finished holding my sides.
Well, you can do that later because we got a lot of Nintendo stuff. In the Japanese Nintendo Direct, a bunch of things were announced.
Like what?
Like the character Shulk from Xenoblade Chronicles is going to be in the next Smash Brothers.
Oh my god!
The one that's coming out.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I haven't played that game either.
Okay, and the Ultimate... Oh, wait, no. Why did it say Ultimate? The NES Remix Challenge. You guys know that?
Yeah,
NES Remix.
Of course.
Not only it's going to be on a disc for Wii U.
What?
But it's also going on the 3DS for about...
Really?
Yeah, it's for about $30.
I just have to give Nintendo $30? Oh, it's like so cheap.
So, yeah, it's going to be on the 3DS, and it's going to have all the things in the NES Remix for the Wii U. So, it's going to have NES Remix 1 and 2 put together.
That's ridiculous.
Oh my god.
For $30. How much is?
I
How
think
much
I
was it
jizzed
on the
myself.
Wii U?
What?
Well, how much was the NES Remix 1 and 2 on the Wii U?
It was $15 each for 1 and 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what a deal
What a deal. It's like you're paying the same price.
for 2 games.
Actually, no, I think you'd be paying a little bit more if you bought the physical copy because of sales tax.
Well, shipping and handling as well. You have to pay something. Money has to go
Shipping
to
and
those
handling
people.
from what?
Well,
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure-
you have to pay people to put it in their stores and stuff.
I know, but I'm pretty sure it would
And-
just be at a GameStop or EB Games or
You have to
Game.
pay the manufacturer, the distributor, and all of that fun stuff.
Okay.
Did you know business, Morty? Didn't you know business, GaminTank?
Not really, no.
You fell asleep in that class?
Never took the class or haven't taken
Oh,
it yet.
well, that's your problem there. That's your problem right there, buddy.
All right, well, whatever.
Should have came to class with me.
Yeah, sorry. As long as
Because
you're-
I'm a professional in business.
as long as you pay for my plane ticket,
Well, we
There
held
and-
this in America,
whatever.
in your state, with your water drought and porn. I got your number, buddy. I got your
Okay.
number.
Well, a Bayonetta bundle would be arriving for the Wii U on October 24th in North America.
Yes, I love that game. I just never got around to playing the first one.
Well, you can play them both on Wii U.
Yeah, in HD. It should have been HD but beginning with, but okay.
Okay, well, here's even more news from Nintendo.
Okay.
The amiibos that are going to be used for Super Smash Brothers,
Oh god, I just love those things.
they now have a price.
Really?
Yes, they're going to be $13 each.
You're saying that they were free before.
No, they now have an actual price that's announced, and they're $13 each, and there's 12 figures.
Well, figures, eh?
Yeah, there's Mario, Peach, Link, Samus, Yoshi, Donkey Kong, Pikachu, Kirby, Fox, Marth, Villager, and the Wii Fit Trainer.
That's Fox McCloud to you, GaminTank.
Yes, I know, from Starwing.
No, I'm called Starwing over here as well.
No, it's called
It's not, it's
Star
not
Fox
called
here.
It's not called Starwing over here.
It's called Star Fox in North America, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, well, I'm explaining that for our British friend.
Yes, and sometime down the line, other games are going to be compatible with these amiibos, like Mario Kart 8, Mario Party 10, Yoshi's Woolly World, and Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker.
All I heard was Yoshi's Woolly World. Woolly World.
Woolly World.
There we go.
And suddenly we have found out how they're going to bring Link into into Mario Kart 8.
Did we?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was announced this week.
Link and the Animal Crossing Villager, I believe, are going to be in Mario Kart 8 with DLC that's going to be coming out in November.
Is for DLC free?
No, I believe it's $7 or $8, but you can pre-order the first and second pieces of DLC for $12.
Oh,
The first
that's
piece part of it is already out right now, which is the extra colors for Yoshi and Shy Guy. The rest of it's going to come in November, and then there's a second set of DLC which will be coming out in May.
I see. Well, I'm not gonna pay this DLC to get Link. Why? I'm not gonna do that.
Not only you get Link, you also get 4 more what's it called, cups or something like that. You know, like how
yeah,
the mushroom
there's 4
cup, star
more
cup.
tournaments.
Yeah, you'll have 4 more of those.
Oh, well, that's
Some of them will be from what I've seen, it more than likely it will be based off Legend of Zelda areas, like areas from the Legend of Zelda series and areas from Animal Crossing, possibly.
That would be
That'd be pretty
cool if it were in Sonic Lost World, but the Sonic Lost World already has that.
Yeah, and there's some other characters such as like another Princess Peach and another Mario clone.
Metal Mario.
No, Metal Mario's already in the game. I believe it's
Oh.
Tanuki Mario and some other kind of Princess
Oh.
Peach. I don't remember.
That's awesome. I should play this game more. I have it.
You need to. It's a really good game.
Do you have a Wii U, Infernikus?
No, I've none of the next gen consoles at the moment.
Oh, he thinks Wii U is next gen.
You keep thinking that, Wii U fan. I'm sorry, Wii U fans.
Jeez, we're really hard on those guys. Ever since this podcast began.
We don't mean it, all right? We're just poking fun at you guys.
Yeah, I love my Wii U.
Yeah,
Just give me a Metroid game.
There are going to be 2 Wii U deluxe bundles. The deluxe Wii U 32 gigabyte. Is it 32 gigabyte console?
Yes, that's just how it goes.
Yes, and they're going to have. It's going to be that with a copy of Nintendo Land for both deluxe bundles. But the difference is one of them's going to have Super Mario 3D World, and the other one's going to have Mario Kart 8.
Oh, I should get that and get a new console.
Both physical copies, not like some other ones where if you get that special edition, it comes with a download code. It's not like that.
Oh,
it's going to come with physical copies for those games. They're both going to be priced at $300 US, and it's going to be coming in the middle of September. In the middle of this month, actually. Why am I saying September? The Mario Kart 8 bundle. Yeah, I know. The Mario Kart 8 bundle is going to be exclusive to Walmart, and it's going to be limited.
Sweet. I'm going to pay another $300 for another Wii U.
Oh, you can pay $300. You can pay $300 for a Wii U for me?
No.
Oh.
I mean, yes, let's do that, Frank.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I'll
after you finished your I don't know. I'm not going on any. I'm just gonna get on to the next story.
Yeah, there's more to this story. There's a lot of Nintendo shit that's been announced. A third bundle that was announced was a 2DS handheld. Why am I saying that? I'm reading word for word, and I don't want to. It's a 2DS bundle that's going to be coming with the eShop code for Mario Kart 7, and it's going to come in a few colors: electric blue, which I've never seen; crimson red, I've never seen it; and sea green.
Crimson's already red.
I know, and well, I've never seen these colors.
You don't see colors?
No, I've never seen these colors on the 2DS because I don't know anyone who has a 2DS.
You're colorblind?
No,
frankly, who would want a 2DS?
People on a budget. Players on a budget.
I would give a 2-year-old one.
People who don't care about the 3D.
True.
Like you need the 3D. The 3D is so important. It's the defining selling point of the 3DS. It even has 3D in its name.
Yeah, okay, well, this bundle is going to be coming out in early October, and it's going to be $130 US.
I see.
Yes. Even more Nintendo news. Believe me, this goes on for a while. It's probably the biggest one. The announcement of the new 3DS and new 3DS XL. Holy shit! This thing is. It might as well just been a new like a new generation instead of just the 3DS upgrades or something like that. I guess the way this is going is there's going to be an extra control stick, which is actually like a little tiny button. It's similar to the C stick on the GameCube controller, and it's going to be above the face buttons on the right side of the handheld. They moved the stylus and the card slot to the bottom of the system.
All right.
They added new L and R buttons, which is ZL and ZR. So if anyone who owns the classic controller from the Wii, you know what it looks like.
Yeah, I think so. They're both on either side. It's not not on top of each other.
Yeah. It's now going to have the ability to read the amiibo figures on the touchscreen.
And it's also going to have the ability to charge itself. Like actually walk over and plug in the power adapter.
No, you still have to do that.
Oh, what the fuck!
I don't know what the hell you were thinking.
Well, they're Japanese. They make Transformers.
From
make robots.
From what it looks like, there is no SD card slot. Instead, you have to pop open the bottom of it, and there's like a micro SD card. So anybody with a cell phone, you know what that looks like. You know.
Oh yeah, totally own a cell phone.
Okay, whatever. And an improved, I guess the 3D is improved. So if you ever turn your system like slightly and you have those games that the 3D looks really messed up if you have them barely turned.
If
to
you
the
don't
side.
look, if you don't look directly at it,
Yeah, you can look at it from like an angle and it'll still look okay.
well, they should have had that in there in the first fucking place.
Okay, well, and this thing is much more powerful than the original 3DS.
Good.
And because that is a... Why does this article say remake? That's... Oh no, that's something stupid. Xenoblade Chronicles is going to be ported to this specific system, this version of the 3DS.
Because it could handle it.
Yes, because it will not be playable on the original 3DS or 3DS XL.
So I should throw my older 3DS away, eh?
Yeah, even your amazing looking Legend of Zelda one, you should probably just burn it or
Yeah,
something.
my special edition one. Yeah,
Yes.
let's get rid of that and burn it.
Also
Piss
games,
on it.
also Dragon Quest X Online, Monster Hunter 4,
Oh, sweet!
and Final Fantasy Explorers are going to have the C stick or that little control stick. It's going to have that the ability to use that so that we can use it for camera stuff.
Oh, good. Yes.
Anything I missed?
I don't know. I haven't watched this stupid thing.
Let's see.
No. Well, not that I know of.
Oh, and the buttons have colors on them.
Really?
Yeah,
like
that's a system
M&Ms?
seller. That's a system seller for me.
Oh yeah, because you like candy.
From what it looks like, the new 3DS, the smaller one, is going to have the colored buttons like the Super Famicom controller.
For real?
Yeah,
Yep.
Awesome. That's what I was thinking about.
and the XL will not have that.
Get out of my mind.
Yeah. Looks like I got everything.
Yeah, that was great.
It's coming out in Japan on October 11th.
I'm
And the
totally
standard-
gonna get that system.
The smaller one is going to be 16,000 yen or 154 US dollars, and the XL is going to be 18,800 yen or $181. And
It's a lot
is
of money.
not said to come out this year for everyone else. So probably a 2015 release will be coming out. The system will be coming out.
Yeah, Nintendo's gonna kick a lot of ass come next year.
Yeah, so what are you guys' thoughts on this new 3DS? The fact that some games that come out for it in the future, if not then all of them, will not be compatible with our current 3DSs. What are your thoughts on it?
Well, go first, Infernikus.
I'm kind of annoyed in a sense because it means I'm gonna have to fork out a crap ton on the new one when I don't even have the current one. But it does mean that we're going to get better games. Yeah, as heavens knows, like we do know that the 3DS hasn't really had the strongest of lineups because of hardware limitations and stuff like that.
Yes. They're bastards making a newer one, this newer model stronger, giving it better 3D. I'm like, you
So
making me
you're-
want to buy another console. No, I don't want to buy another 3DS. I already have two of them.
Oh yeah, that's right. Man, as a 3DS owner for almost 3 years, I don't know. I feel a little burned on that deal. But if it's gonna allow me to play better games, then why not? I mean,
Better games doesn't mean you should buy it. You should want the games play
I
them.
will say this: if there's enough if there's enough of the new 3DS games that are out there that will want me, that are only available on that version of it, and if there are ones that I'm gonna want to play, like if there's enough interest in it with the games that are going to be exclusive to that, then I might consider it. But for right now, I'm good with my 3DS.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Go ahead,
Although
Infernikus.
the thing that gets me is that they really cheaped out on the name. I mean, the new 3DS. You know,
You got a point there.
Yeah, I know.
I
It's
don't
like
know.
people are saying, why not call it the Super 3DS?
Yeah, that would have been more appealing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it kind of like pays homage to their roots.
Or be like the 3DS Turbo. The
The Super 3DS 2 Turbo.
podcast. It's a gaming podcast. I'm your host, Morris, and it's my co-host, Mr. GaminTank.
We're joined by Infernikus and our Nintendo 3 and our Super 3DS 2 Turbo. The system.
That's what we're gonna call ourselves now.
I hope not.
What is it? Let's see here. Welcome. This is Super Genesis 3DS 2 the Turbo podcast.
The Turbo podcast.
Yes.
What they should do is call it the Super 3DS and then just use the Super Nintendo, remake the Super Nintendo ads.
Exactly.
Now you're playing with power, super power.
No, really. I'm gonna bring up a little argument with you because are you just gonna get the games because you think they're good because they're Nintendo?
I don't know, because honestly, recently I've been looking at games that I'm not familiar with. I know what you're trying to say, like games that I look at and it's like, oh, it's this game, it's from this company, it's obviously good, and just go buy it and play it.
I only bring that up because you're not so interested in the Vita, but if it's Nintendo, you jump right on that bandwagon.
Oh, there are a few reasons why, but honestly, I just don't know about the Vita. I mean,
what's there to know? It has games.
There are some games on there that look really cool. I have played a few games on the Vita, and I don't know. It's
up to the dark side, GaminTank.
I'd rather stay in my kid-friendly side.
Yeah, you do that.
You stay on your dark side with your Rule 34.
No, that's not my patent. I don't have a patent on that. Infernikus has a patent on that.
But
you're not gonna hang out with the adults with the Vita.
I'm good. I'm good with my kid toys.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. If they come out with a special edition, cool-looking new 3DS thing XL, and and it looks good, and I have money, I'll probably maybe.
I forgot to mention that the smaller new 3DS is going to have you're going to be able to switch out the faceplate on it.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you ever want to customize it and make it look cool and stuff, just to show to your friends at the schoolyard and I don't know.
Because I go there all the time, and I get the parents chase me out of there.
I'm just here to show off and show these kids what I got. Envy me.
No, I'm gonna get a PlayStation 4 before I get a new 3DS model. Yeah. I'm pretty satisfied with my special edition Legend of Zelda 3DS XL.
I kind of went backwards. Instead of I'm gonna get new games. No, I ended up buying actually I already said it, Golden Sun Dark Dawn.
Yes.
Which I have about 12 to 13. No, I have about 15 or 16 hours in it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I've been enjoying it. Because school happened the last week, I kind of had I limited my time on the game on the Xbox or on my 3DS, so I played very little.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next story.
Oh, one more thing, Morris. You still have Bravely Default, right?
No. I'm kidding. Yeah.
It's getting a sequel.
Really? No.
Yes, I believe it's called Bravely Second.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah.
It's another game I'll buy but never play. Well, not because of quality, just never got around to it.
Okay, well, let's get to probably the most important one. Are you guys familiar? Familiar, that's what I'm looking for. Are you guys familiar with the series Tropes vs. Women in Video Games?
I am.
From Feminist Frequency?
Yeah. Very well.
Yes, well, the person who runs it, Anita Sarkeesian, looked at or did a video on that channel recently, and it was talking about how women were used as a cheap way to make. I was gonna say a cheap way to make villains look bad.
Yes.
They need to get it done really quick. They either have the bad guy hit a woman or kill the woman.
Yes, then the woman comes back all deformed or something.
Yes, well, because of that whole video that she made on it, she has been getting nothing but threats. She's been getting death threats, to be precise.
Yes.
To be accurate, whatever.
As opposed to any other of her videos.
Yeah, I know. Remember how people were up in arms when she decided to... was it a Kickstarter? She decided to kickstart this whole tropes versus women in video games?
Yeah.
Yeah, she decided to start this off with other people's money.
Don't forget to go to our Super Genesis 2 Turbo Patreon page.
Yes, we're starting a Kickstarter. We're gonna take this podcast to the next level.
We got Kickstarter, Indiegogo, and Patreon. So no,
we need your money.
Well, this brings something up. Well, first off,
we don't need your money. We would just like it.
I know. Well, yeah, that's true.
I gotta pay for my PlayStation 4.
Yeah. So, the question is, actually, I just want to know, what are you guys' thoughts on what's going on right now? How she's getting death threats, and then she had to actually leave her house for a while.
Yes.
Just because.
As much. Go on.
Go ahead.
Oh no, wait, Mo started before me, so I'll let him go first.
No, go ahead.
Damn it. No, as much as I disagree with the woman, I mean, like, she does annoy me because, she really does irritate me, but she doesn't deserve all the abuse she gets. I mean, why should people have the audacity to send death threats over someone just viewing their opinion? I mean, it's an opinion. It's not like she's telling you, stop playing video games, I feel oppressed.
Well, this is the 1400s. Infernikus, you get burned for having a different opinion.
Oh, true, yeah, burned on the stake.
Yeah, see, we're regressing, evolving, getting set back. How many years ago? 600 years ago.
Yeah, no. I mean, like, it's actually sickening. I mean, like, I'm almost ashamed to call myself a gamer because of people like that.
Well, those are Americans, Infernikus. You
Whoa, hey. You watch your fucking mouth right there, all right? You watch what you're saying.
It's American.
I can cut off the podcast right now and just say fuck you.
Sure.
No.
But really.
But in all seriousness, I've never watched a video on it.
Why not?
I just don't find it interesting. I mean,
I have nothing. It's supposed to be interesting.
Well, it's supposed to be educational. I have no interest in it. It's not because of the content.
I have no interest in education.
I'd rather be entertained on YouTube than educated. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Well, the internet is supposed to educate people, Frank.
Well, yes. I mean, when I want to watch the video, but I'm just going to say I get bored off her videos. That's not... Oh, great.
Oh, that's great. I watch her videos. I watched quite a bit of them at a time, and I liked them. I watched a lot of her videos, actually. Not the most recent ones. And this is not surprising to me that she's getting death threats.
Yeah, that's true. Anyone who has an opinion, who has a following such as that, especially with an opinion that everyone thinks is... I'm saying, like, the people who are sending these threats think it's that outlandish.
Yes.
To them, it's outlandish, but to people who can listen to her opinion and think, okay, that's a good point that she's bringing up.
If any at all, this should help her cause. Have people come to her support, come to her aid. I would think it's good. It helps.
You get Super Genesis 2 Turbo support.
Sure. Yeah. Good, yeah. As we'll sit here and help you. I don't know how we're gonna help you though.
I don't know how we're going to help. Hate comments in the comment section, people.
Yes, you want to bring all your hate comments to us. We will take the publicity. Publicity.
Because with each hate comment we get an extra view.
Yeah, exactly. We want
each hate comment gives us a boner.
Bonna. What's a Bonna?
What? Bonner.
Bonna.
Look, we're just gonna say this. We're probably the last. Whoa, shit! What the fuck was that?
His voice cracked.
Yeah, I'm turning into a man. Becoming a man. We're probably the last
time.
Yeah, for like the 150th time. We're probably like the last people that should be saying that. Would probably be the last people that would be considered involved in something like that would have the knowledge of this. I don't know the words for it. Other people do. Do you guys know it?
We're probably not the one person that should be chiming in on this subject because we don't know jack shit.
Yeah, we don't know jack shit about jack shit, but we kind of have an idea of what's going on. I mean,
yes. Well, we're on that boat. We're on the same boat. We're trying to educate people and be informative at the same time, bring people into a different space, a better understanding about this subculture.
Yes.
Right, Infernikus?
Yeah, exactly. If anything, oh God, sorry.
It's like, oh no, he thinks the opposite. Whenever he goes into a game, he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna start slaying bitches.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Infernikus.
If anything, I find it sad. I mean, like, you see in the gaming community, there's people going, oh, if only more girls play games, if only more girls play games. And when girls start playing games, so like, they're playing games! Burn them! So it's not hypocritical.
There's like 49% of gamers are female.
Oh, that's
exactly.
That's good. Just get a few more and we'll make that a 50-50 split. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, you're right. That still goes on. You think that's we're not. Most gamers are very violent. Yeah, very narrow-minded, violent,
I'm just
insulting, harassing.
We're not kids at school anymore.
We're not?
Okay. Yeah, we're not kids in elementary school anymore. We obviously know that anyone can be into anything.
Yes.
No matter how...
Well, sadly, most of...
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, sadly, most of the online community are kids, sadly.
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot about that. So, just think about it like this. Most of the internet is stupid.
It is?
Well, you said most of the internet was kids. It's stupid. Stupid kids. That's a whole other thing that I'll bring up another time. But, we're
it's a whole other topic.
It's a whole nother discussion of what's wrong with me for another time.
We could go on a whole episode just talking about how kids are stupid.
Oh, yes, and I would love every minute of it. We're not kids we're not kids in the playground ostracizing this one group just because they want to they want to join us. In fact, I think... Well, actually, I wouldn't really... Yeah, I would say, like, little kids.
Yeah.
And then try to be like the slightly older kids where everyone's involved in it. No matter who you are. Yeah, we don't care who you are. You're okay with us.
Well, this needs to happen. This is growing pains. The society's going to grow from this. It's going to move forward as we...
Hopefully it moves forward in a positive direction and stop sending her threats.
We're going to look back at this and be like, whoa, that used to be a thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much like a time capsule for us.
Yep. Hopefully we get to that point, Infernikus. Let's hope we don't devolve. Like so many other things. I think we said all there is to say.
Yep. Is there any other news?
That's about it.
We're all done now?
No, that's about it for the news. Yeah. Well, there's a lot from Nintendo, so...
Run another story. You have another story?
Super Meat Boy is going to be...
Getting a new game.
Yeah, Super Meat Boy's getting a new game. I believe it was...
Super Meat Boy Forever.
Yeah, Super Meat Boy Forever was shown off at PAX, which actually is going on right now, but because it's going on right now and we're not going to be able to get all the details, we're saving it for next episode.
Sure. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, Super Meat Boy.
Oh shit, that's right. I screwed up our little... continuity sucks.
Oh yeah, you did that.
I was like,
For once, it wasn't me.
Totally.
Well, now it makes sense. It's Sunday. PAX is close to ending, and we don't have all the news. I mean, there's Halo 4, and they showed off some Halo 2 gameplay, which looks amazing. Although I'm gonna miss the really blue mist look from Lockout.
Yes.
Oh yes.
I haven't looked at the new map.
There's like a small gameplay video of it.
I see.
Yeah, so that's the thing.
What's happening with you, Infernikus?
What do you mean?
Hey,
What is your most favorite story?
Oh well, God, really the only thing that stood out to me was the whole Pokemon Tekken game being announced.
Oh shit, that's right. Pokken tournament.
Yeah, Pokemon tournament. It's announced. It's a Pokemon beat 'em up. It has been announced for Japanese arcade machines for 2015. So you can bet your ass it's going to be ported to the consoles. It's probably the Wii U.
Yeah.
Probably sometimes late 2015, probably early 2016, because
there are U.S. patents for it.
Oh, are there?
Yes.
Yes, the eShop.
Which means I'm gonna have to wait till 2018 for it to come over to Europe.
Or you could just go to Japan and get yourself an arcade cabinet and fly it over back to your island place.
It'll probably go on emulators.
Let's do that, Infernicus.
You just have it on your main machine set up.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Okay, that's it for news.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we have a topic. Our topic would be what was your most anticipated console in your life, mainly when you were you're younger, teenage years, possibly childhood time. Let Infernicus go.
Okay. Mine would probably be the PS2 because I got into gaming into the late cycle of the NES back in '93. The Super Nintendo was already out at that point, but the first console I played was the Nintendo Entertainment System. So obviously, I wasn't very like I was a kid, so console releases weren't really a thing on my mind. Realistically, the most important thing in my life at the time was the Power Rangers going to win this episode.
Yeah.
But no,
they win all the time. They win every week.
Oh yeah, but
unless
it's didn't know that.
Unless it's like a season finale.
Oh yeah, then it's a three-parter.
No, it's a six-parter because. No, go ahead.
But no, really, the first console release I knew and was the PS2 because I was quite big into video games then, and I was playing the PlayStation 1 for quite some time, like a master collection of games. You know, everything that you do with a games console. And then I heard about the PlayStation 2, and I was like, holy shit!
Games are gonna get better.
Exactly, yeah. And then I saw like videos.
There's no way games can get better than this.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, once I saw the PS2 graphics, I mean, like at the time. Yeah, it came over here in 2000, so I was 10 at the time. And to me, at that time, those graphics were as good as real life. I mean, if someone showed me...
Your balls are up when you've seen those graphics?
No,
those are wars.
He was like, oh, what is this game? Holy shit.
Oh, but yeah, completely lost what I was going to say now. But yeah,
what did you see?
But yeah, like I remember seeing Tekken Tag Tournament and thinking, bloody hell, these graphics. You know.
Bloody hell, always graphics.
Damn graphics.
No, I think what was it? Yeah, I think I got the PS2 maybe a week or two after release, so it was actually the quickest I ever got a console after release.
Really? That was back in 2001?
Yeah.
Or was it 2000?
It was
2000.
It was released in 2000 over here.
Let's check. Let's make a quick check here.
I believe it was 2000.
Let's consult Wikipedia, the Wikipedia dia. Alright, let's see. In Europe, June... What? Wait, no, that's discontinued. March 4th, 2000. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
That was back when they cared.
Yeah, I either got the PlayStation 2 around 2001. Yeah, I'll say 2001. Got the fat one.
I don't remember when.
Yes.
I don't remember when I got mine, but I have a feeling it's around 2003 or 2004.
Yeah, that was a good console. It was crazy.
Yeah, I was late to a lot of things.
Yeah, like puberty.
Apparently.
He's only becoming a man now on this episode.
Becoming a man for the 180th time. Oh man.
What other games impressed you, Infernikus?
What, on the PS2?
Yes.
As much as I hate the game now, Final Fantasy X really impressed me at the time.
Oh,
as I remember,
yeah.
As I remember just seeing the graphics and everything, thinking, bloody hell, this is something that's, it was one of those situations where it was sort of, wow, games get any better than this.
It was a little surreal seeing the cutscenes. What was it like? Some of the cutscenes that they had, it's a little surreal watching them. It was like, this is on a PS2?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you couldn't believe that. You were sort of looking at the PS1 and PS2, thinking, how the hell did I make such a big leap?
Yeah,
man,
it's interesting.
It's great.
Now I could play those games on my Vita. Yeah.
Yeah, it's another thing. Imagine 10 years ago thinking, oh man, one day I'm going to be able to play this on something I could just put in my pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
And I bet everybody would be wondering what drug you're on and if they can have some.
I didn't even think about games on a handheld like that. It was it's eventual. It was eventually going to happen.
Yeah, it's like how Super Mario, like all of the Super Nintendo versions of the Mario games would eventually go on the Game Boy Advance. It's going to happen no matter what.
Yes. All right. Anything else, Infernikus? I mean, I should ask that. Was there any other console? Was there a console that generation release that you just did not give a shit about?
I think. Oh god, yeah. I think the last generation really has. I don't know. I kept playing the PS2 for quite a while. I mean, I didn't really get a 360 to about 3 years ago, and at that point, it was pretty much at the end of its lifespan.
Oh no, Infernikus, the Xbox 360 didn't live until 2018.
True, more likely.
No, yeah, I'm pretty sure. No, I don't believe that.
I give it 2 more years, and then Xbox just gets rid of the online for it.
You can't play online on 360 anymore. Plug has been pulled.
You know what we'll do?
No!
14 of us, let's go play Halo 4. I don't want to, but let's go play it. No, actually, no, we'll play Halo Reach. It'll soften the blow on us.
Let's just go play. Let's continue to play Halo 2 on the original Xbox. Yeah, that's a better deal.
On Windows Vista.
Yeah, Windows Vista. I have that operating system and it was not bad.
I've only used it once or twice. It was either 2000 XP or 7 until I got, Windows 8.
So, you didn't care about PlayStation 3, Wii, and 360 Infernikus?
No, not really. I mean, none of it really.
Didn't impress you?
Well, bits and pieces did, but I know. I think was it about 2007? I really got into the retro gaming, so that really took over. I mean, like there were games coming out that, so like, I would like to play them, but there was nothing really there that I'd
That was interesting,
really
eh?
go, yeah, like there was nothing that I'd go over, out of my way to go and buy.
Interesting for you because you didn't jump on board on the next generation right away. You just waited, then this whole retro craze happened, and you didn't like, hey, I don't even need to buy a new console. Let's go play other consoles because that's
This whole retro craze.
Yeah, because that's the new thing. That's the COD thing. Let's not play online shooters. Let's go play retro games. Right?
Yeah, there has been some sort of retro revival, so to say.
I know what that is, I think.
It's called indie games.
It's called Morris playing old games.
It's called every indie game that has come out recently that has a stupid fucking 8 or 16 or 12-bit look to it.
It's because every person with a camera goes on YouTube and makes online videos about retro games. It's gonna knock at us. I did start this 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we are now with a podcast. Who gave us a podcast?
I think we weren't given one. We took one.
Oh yeah, we stole it.
We didn't steal it. It was like, you know what? You're not going to give us a podcast? Fuck you. We're making it anyway.
We make our own television network.
PTV.
Okay. Yeah. Now we'll go on. We'll move on to GaminTank and ask his opinion.
For consoles that I was really excited for, I'm not gonna lie, it was a Nintendo 3DS.
What about younger?
Younger. I didn't really pay attention that much to like commercials for video game consoles and stuff like that. I remember seeing a lot of the ones for Nintendo 64, but by the time I owned a Nintendo 64, it was 2004. So
holy crap!
I believe I might have skipped that that console generation. I don't know, unless Dreamcast counts on it.
Sure.
Then never mind, I didn't. Like the Xbox 360, I wasn't like at first I wasn't really into it.
Okay.
Because I mean, I looked at it, I was like, oh, okay, it has this. I don't know what that is. It's like, I've just seen these games on YouTube in like 2007, and I have no idea what the heck these games are.
Jeez, it sounded like you had a hard, so you had a time just trying to figure out the world.
No, I was kind of just under a rock playing my Game Boy Advance.
Exactly. He's like, what is this industry world that I'm in?
Like, oh, it's got a Wii. There's a Wii coming out. What's that?
What is everything?
Yeah.
You're like, once you finally understood what's going on, like, oh, you're 20 and you're getting a 3DS.
Yeah. Well, I didn't really. It's just that I didn't really know as much about like the consoles and then when like the release dates for them until probably like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yes, or no, actually no, about 4 years ago I started knowing a bit more. Like then I started following like gaming news to find out what's coming out when.
I see.
Yeah, and when it comes to the 3DS, I was excited because there were a bunch of games that were coming out for it that I wanted. When I heard about Mario Kart 7, when I heard about the what is now canceled Mega Man Legends 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I wanted a system for that. I guess the Ocarina of Time remake that was on it, which I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were the only games I was looking at. It's like, okay, those games look awesome. I want to play them.
So the GaminTank we know and didn't become to be until like 4 years ago.
Yeah, that's about right.
When you finally...
I finally started watching videos of game reviewers on YouTube.
When he finally got born. I mean, no, we're not say that. We'll say when you finally just came to be. And just made up your mind and learned how the world works.
Yeah.
So you cared about the 3DS?
Yes, I did. I was really excited for it.
Now there's a new 3DS coming out.
Yeah, I think that's why I said I feel a little burned because of the fact that it's a more powerful system. But then again, I don't think that many games are going to take advantage of its capabilities, but some of them might.
You gotta understand the Game Boy Color. The Game Boy lasted a long time till they finally they finally dropped the Game Boy name when we got the 3DS.
We want a Game Boy Color. We want a colored Game Boy, the Play It Loud series.
Yeah, Game Boy, DMG, then the Pocket. The Black Light never came into America. Then there was the Color, then the Game Boy Advance, then the SP. But we're not gonna. There was the Micro, but that didn't catch on because it's too micro.
Yeah, that died very quickly. It was far too small to play.
Yeah, that was uncomfortable. That was a horrible idea.
Well, Japan probably liked it. They like small things.
Tiny everything.
Tiny dog, tiny phone, tiny boyfriend.
Oh my god.
That's not a penis joke, but since I said it, I guess it is now.
It could be.
Tiny everything. I say that because the PC Engine in Japan. You know about that console, Infernikus?
No.
A 16-bit console, kind of a mix of 8-bit and 16-bit, which was fighting the wars in between Genesis and Super Nintendo. In Japan, it's a very small little thing, but when it came to America, they made it bigger. Just give it more of a, because American likes big things.
Because Americans like running out of space.
Yeah, they like wasting space.
Wow. I don't know where to take that.
That's no one, Adam. Why do you take that as an insult to you?
No, I'm saying I don't know where to take that. I mean, am I going to make a joke that's going to be even worse or not?
Go ahead, make a joke that's worse.
No, I think I'm just going to say no. Just move on.
Where's your joke?
I don't have one.
We forgot to make him do his monologues again.
They're not needed.
You feel burnt about the 3DS? Like I said, you should have knew this was going to happen. They were going to come out with a bunch of different versions. Like, how many versions of the DS are there? Like 4 or 5?
The DS, DS Lite, which I had, the DSi, the DSi XL.
Yeah. There you go.
I personally thought the DS Lite was the best one, but
yeah, it is, but it doesn't have the you can't play Game Boy Advance games on it.
Yes, you can.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I bought some other one.
The DSi came out, that was when you couldn't use it anymore.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, the DSi, that's the best one. The DS XL is like a big bulky piece of crap.
Well, the 3DS XL is pretty cool. My brother has one, and I held it and was like, this feels more natural.
Yes, it should have been bigger. That's what she said.
Oh my god.
No, I know Frank. My 3DS XL is amazing. I just love looking at it. You should know, because it's the Zelda one.
Yeah, I know. And then the one I have is the original one that's I believe it's that one color that was discontinued.
Really? Which one?
I forgot it was like aqua blue or something like that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
My first 3DS was bubblegum pink. Yeah.
Now let us judge you.
Manly.
I know, it's so manly.
Were you wearing a shirt that says real men wear pink?
No, I don't have any of those shirts.
What was the one from Dragon Ball Z that Vegeta had?
I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy.
Yeah, I can't remember it because it's been a while since I've watched Dragon Ball Z.
Team Four Star kind of ruined it. They're making us think like the one that the words on Vegeta's shirt kept changing, and it was always something horrible.
Amazing. It's great. I like that.
So Morris, what was the console that you were the most excited for?
The N64. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I got that launch day, I believe, Christmas. That was the best Christmas ever, getting a N64 and being able to play Super Mario 64. Yeah. I'm like,
so
oh my
you're that kid on
god.
YouTube.
Yeah, no, I'm not that kid.
Nintendo 64.
Yeah, just freaking out. That's pretty much how it went.
Yes.
That's my Christmas there.
Oh man.
But I didn't freak out like him.
You're more calm. Was like, nice.
I'm like, yeah. I just like took the box and like, oh my god, taking this to my room, hooking it up immediately. Christmas is my Christmas.
Like, thank you very much. You
Goodbye,
just start walking.
world.
I remember being amazed that I could like mess around with Mario's face at the opening screen.
Oh,
yes.
I'm like, holy fuck.
You just put a sign on the door that says "Do not disturb," and you're just playing the game.
Exactly. And I played that game all the way through. I got all 100 stars and met Yoshi. Oh yeah, you're right. Got them all and met Yoshi and like, oh, all right, and beat the game.
I know that, and I haven't even beat the game yet.
I did that all. GaminTank.
I've played Mario 64. I have never passed it.
What? What is wrong with you?
I just never did. There are a bunch of games I've never gotten around to finishing.
Well, you should do that. Well, yeah, you haven't really. Yeah, you just took the blue pill 4 years ago, so that's cool.
I mean, I know what the.
That's what is that movie? Matrix reference. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, okay.
Take the blue pill, Neil, and you'll know the truth. Or take the red pill and wake up in your room again when nothing happens.
I see.
Is that how it goes? It has to be the blue pill, right? But yeah, for me, I'm like, oh, NES, this thing is great. I like it, but it's old and it's prone to dying. Got the Super Nintendo. I'm like, oh, here we go. This thing is more reliable. I like it.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, my Super Nintendo still works perfectly.
So it does mine.
It's amazing, and I love it.
I know. I'm like, yeah, that's that was the Super Nintendo. I remember that was my like from 1992 to 1990. Yeah, all the 90s when my Super Nintendo was a great time. That's when I became a gamer. And playing that, I'm like, I'm just playing games like Super Mario RPG, just waiting, anticipating the N64. Then it happens, I got it, and that was amazing. Also the PlayStation, and just 4 years ago, let's say 3 years ago, I got the Saturn. But then GameCube era, the PlayStation 2 era, Xbox era, I didn't really care about that.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
Generation at all. Did not care.
So I'm not the only one who wasn't as involved with that.
Well, I got an Xbox.
I had the systems, but I wasn't as involved with those games as I was with like Super Nintendo and Sega Dreamcast or Xbox 360.
Yeah. Still got all the consoles though. Still got a GameCube, Xbox, PlayStation 2 when they came out.
You got a Gamecast.
I got those, but still, it was not I didn't care about that series, generation at all. No, it was all about the N64, getting games like GoldenEye, 007, Duke Nukem 64, Doom 64, Quake 64, Mario Kart 64, Wave Race 64, Star Fox 64. Trying to remember more names at the name 64 in it. Donkey Kong 64. What else? Then I first got to play Command and Conquer on N64. That was an interesting game.
What about StarCraft 64?
No, I didn't touch that one. Did not touch that one.
I think there's some kind of similarities here. I don't know exactly what.
Oh yeah, no. Wait, no, that doesn't have 64 in it. I'm like, Turok 64.
Turok F-Zero 64. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is F-Zero 64. I don't know. Well, I think I named them all.
I'll just call everything with 64.
I'll win 64. There we go. Oh yes, I'm like, I only had Super Mario 64 for a while. And then I wanted a new game, something kick ass. And next
Castlevania
Christmas
64.
I got. Oh yeah, you're right. I got Pilot Wing 64 for beside my Mario 64, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is Pilot Wing?
The beta version of Ocarina of Time, Zelda 64. It was like the early showing of it.
Yes. Then yeah, this game's like Torok. You got to knife a guy in the neck and he bleeds, just blood sprays out of his neck. I'm like, holy shit. Death animations.
GoldenEye 64.
GoldenEye 007. Shooting a guy in the head and just watching him die. I'm like, what? It's really scripted, Infernikus. You should try that game sometime.
I actually have it.
You do? You should, go into the lab, or is it the facility? Yeah. Go invisible. Use the invisible cheat and just go shoot scientists in the head and watch them die. Jeez, that sounds awful.
Well, you can tell them to go do the same thing in Grand Theft Auto 3. Just put on the gun code in and just start using the sniper on everyone. Their head shoot off and you just see blood squirting out.
Oh
They
yes.
just die. They don't just like bleed out from the. They just don't. And then in the GoldenEye, you shoot a guy in the head. You see him like get hit. His head jerks back. He puts his hand to his right temple and just falls slowly to the ground.
I didn't know you were. Go ahead.
It's kind of like it's kind of like the death animation for Time Splitters.
Yeah, I haven't played that game. How does that go?
It's an arcade shoot 'em up. Best way to put it. It's one of the best FPS games that I've ever played, to be honest.
Yeah, people have a lot of affection for that series. I have noticed. They want a Time Splitters 2. Is that what's going on?
I've played all three of them at the moment. I'm waiting for number 4 to come out because apparently they're doing a remake.
Yeah, people don't want that series to come back. Didn't they make a Kickstarter for that?
I think so, yes.
Got to kickstart everything.
You know what? Now that I bring this up, speaking of Kickstarter, Morris told me about this game yesterday that was like Metroid.
Yeah, inspired by Super Metroid called Revan.
Yeah, Revan.
Yeah.
When you get the chance, look that up on YouTube. It's a
yes,
pretty cool looking thing.
Do that if you like Super Metroid games.
Oh, okay.
Super Metroid, Metroid Zero Mission, or Fusion, any one of those.
Just watch all my videos, Infernikus. I did the whole series.
Oh, there we go.
Now that it's September, we're waiting on Prime.
Oh, I told you that's gonna happen like New Year's, Christmas time, winter time, December. Like how I finished off the 2 Game Boy Advance games in December. Mm-hmm. That's what we're gonna do. That's what I promised Master Wayne when I told him to do the Metropolis. Metropolis, yeah. That was his own theme. He did that on acoustic. He hates me for that.
He needs to do more Sonic songs.
He does, but he's trying to quit.
He can be Epic Wayne music.
Epic Wayne music. Epic Master Wayne music.
Oh.
Yeah, and he has to start off all his songs with, "My name is Master Wayne, and I have a really big penis, and I drink lots of tea." "My name is Master Wayne, and I'm here to say I have a really big penis, and I drink lots of tea."
Oh my god!
Oh yeah,
it took forever to get him to say that.
That's great. That's too good. Never gonna forget that. It's gonna be when I'm on my deathbed. Somebody has to play that. And on my funeral,
Infernikus will be there.
Yes. In my deathbed, when I'm in the grave, and my funeral, play that song.
You just force Wayne to show up and have him play it himself.
Yeah, get somebody a beatbox.
And then, like, when they're doing your eulogy, they're playing real Canadian.
Yeah. Yes, this will all be stipulated in my will when I go. Sounds like going to be an awesome funeral.
Oh man, we'll make it the best.
All right, awesome. This is terrible. Why are we talking about my funeral?
As long as you don't mind having pyrotechnics during.
Yeah, so the N64 was just the console for me. That's my favorite generation of consoles. The fifth generation with the Saturn, the PlayStation, and the N64. All other systems generations after that were just bleh. I didn't care about these. I didn't care about new graphics. I don't care about new mechanics. I don't care about music. The new music, because the new music they're using is pretty. It's very forgettable.
Yeah, I mean, hell, when I was playing GameCube and stuff, I still missed playing the Dreamcast, and it was like, forget it. I want to set up the Dreamcast. I'm gonna play Capcom vs SNK, and I'm gonna spend a lot of time on it.
Now
it's going to be fun. Or play through Sonic Adventure for like the 5th or 6th time at that time.
Sweet, do that.
Yeah, I think now it's like 10 or 11.
Yeah, the older generations, the music sticks out more, it would seem.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of Sonic Adventure, I have one of the songs on my iPhone.
Yes.
Yeah, you can buy it off iTunes and stuff.
Well, I kind of care about this new generation. It's a new generation with the Xbox One because this is the best the graphics are going to ever get, I think.
Well, it's going to go from making it look great to how many things you can fit on screen.
Yeah, that's what's going on right now, right? That's because particle effects need more RAM, need more processing power.
Particle effects, extra characters, online characters, any of that stuff. That's what it's going to go down to from now until we hit that point where anything can be ran on one machine.
Yes, that's correct. I like
There's
to play.
also
Sorry, go ahead.
there's also how much DLC can we make out of this game?
Oh God, I forgot about that. Just pull a Capcom and just it's on the game, but you have to buy the code to unlock it.
I'm not so hostile towards DLC anymore or digital games. I think I'm gonna go, like I told GaminTank one day, I'm gonna probably start just getting digital only games on my, well, not just digital only. I'm gonna get games only digital on my systems now to save space.
Oh, yeah.
Because I already got a big shelf of retro games already, and that's awesome. They want to keep making. I can't keep buying new shelves to hold more games.
I'm surprised because you're a collector.
Only for the old stuff, Frank.
Whatever.
I don't care what happens after the 5th generation.
All right.
I'm never gonna care about these games, these newer games, at all as much as affection as I'm getting old.
But you're gonna play them.
I'm the oldest guy here right now.
That is true.
I'm already. I'm getting old. I'm not giving a crap about these games, but there's people older than me that are more informed and have more knowledgeable about what's happening now than I am. That's fine. That's their job.
Oh, yes.
My job as well in this capacity of making a YouTube channel. There's only so much you could do with these older stuff, but this is becoming
Very
a different topic, a different kind of topic for something else.
You can do reviews. You can play through them. You can do 5 fun facts like Screw Attack does.
Yes.
You can do a cover of a song. You can
I can make lots of dance videos, Frank.
you can have a fish play the game for you.
Yes. No. The 5th generation is when the whole console, the video game industry went mainstream, I think. Because Sony really pushed that with games like Gran Turismo, Final Fantasy VII, and Metal Gear Solid. We'll just say those are the best games on the system. I'll just say I'm saying it right now.
Hands down.
They are, and it doesn't matter. Why don't you say more obscure games? Well, I have other obscure games. That was just a great generation, I think, and the best they were gonna get.
As much as it's great that the video games are in the mainstream, I kind of liked it better when it wasn't.
Same here.
It was a bit more of an exclusive thing for you and your friends, and it was so cool.
Yes. Like everything, like I think I said this in past episodes where I think everything that's happening now is extension of what was built in the 5th generation. Like Smash Brothers, Mario Kart. Well, Mario Kart was on the Super Nintendo, but it really didn't take off till... They really
64.
64, yeah. And lots of other series, but Sony is different about that. They keep coming up with new IPs every generation, it would seem.
Yeah.
That's good. It's not being like Nintendo where they just keep old. They're still running on what they were doing on the NES. And Microsoft is going to continue to be whoring out Master Chief. And
like, even though Cortana looks like a whore, it's actually Master Chief that's getting whored out.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
Man.
But still, I appreciate that. I still like that they have Master Chief around.
Yeah, I can't wait for Master Chief Collection. That's going to be fun to play.
Oh yes.
Everything but 4. 4 multiplayer, not 4 on campaign, which I need to go through. So
I spent a lot of time playing Twisted Metal 3 and NHL 2000 on my PlayStation. Those are like the best.
I don't have many games on the PlayStation.
Like Twisted Metal 3, they don't like that game, but I like it because it had it took soundtracks like from Rob Zombie. I like his music. That got me into his music.
Yeah,
it's good.
I didn't really play much on PlayStation.
This is very rough.
I played a Spider-Man game. I played a Fighting Force, and those are the only 2 I remember a lot.
Yes, Infernikus. Those '90s graphics really excite me in ways you can't imagine.
He's talking about in his pants.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but I was about to say I'd rather not imagine.
Oh man. Well,
didn't the Grandia start on the PlayStation?
No, it started on the Sega Saturn, and it was ported over to the PlayStation 1.
Oh yes, the Saturn. I love that console. I should get that game.
The true console for Mega Man 8.
Yes, or Mega Man X3.
I don't know about that. I mean, I'm really liking the music off the PlayStation version of X3, but I will always stay true to the SNES version.
Super Nintendo.
I know, I'm just doing that to fuck with you.
Yes. I think the topic has ran its course.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. We kind of strayed off.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's about it. Be sure to keep up with our, go to our channels, check out our content, youtube.com/Owen90.
I'll include a link in the comments or something like that.
Comments are always in the description of this video. Of the video version of the podcast, youtube.com/Luster the Lone Wolf for Dark Morris's content.
Yes.
And you can always stay here on youtube.com/GaminTank for the stuff that I'm doing.
All your Pokemon needs.
For all your Pokemon's needs. Actually, no, that would be on Infernikus' channel because I will be... Well, my series is going on a hiatus for a while. It's going on a break. It's going to be absent from the channel.
It's going to get died.
No, it will come back soon. It's just that I want to be able to reboot my review series, which be on the lookout for that.
RBI Baseball.
RBI Baseball 14 for the Xbox One.
Yeah.
And with that being said, I'm GaminTank.
I'm Dark Morris. I think. Infernikus.
Oh, Infernikus.
I'm Infernikus. How are you?
So this is Super Genesis 2 Turbo, episode 31.
Is it?
Thanks for watching. Yes, it is.
All right.
Thanks for listening. I'm not saying watching.
don't send death threats to us.
Please don't tase me, bro.